Hello, and welcome to The Pond, the strange corner of YouTube, where we do reviews, deep dives, analyze Disney villains, and highlight cows. I'm your host, the Bullfrog, and this is the first Lost Gold of the year. Lost Gold, well, it's kind of obvious. We highlight books, movies, shows, and music that have been considered, well, lost or forgotten. Or neglected. And we're going to start this year by highlighting Temple Grandin.
My name is Temple Grandin.
It came out in 2010, and it was a TV movie done by HBO at the time. And Temple Grandin is about Temple Grandin.
Hope this movie's going to educate a lot of people about autism.
Who is Temple Grandin? She is very famous for autism. She was born with it and lived through it, and she's probably the greatest spokesman about autism. And the movie goes into this bit because it's about her.
Well, duh.
And the story of Temple Grandin is really amazing. This was around the time when we thought autism was the mother's fault.
Of bonding with the mother. That at a crucial phase, the mother was cold, aloof.
And her mom had to deal with this stigma while raising Temple. But it's not about Temple's childhood. It's about Temple Grandin's later on in life, from high school, college, and going to Arizona to, well, her career and where she goes into. And the thing that Temple Grandin is famous for, other than autism, is cattle.
A picture of a curved serpentine system I designed.
She revolutionized this, and it's because of her autism that she achieved this and changed probably one of the most masculine aspects of American culture. We're talking about meat processing, ranching, and stockyards. She changed all of that. Go to YouTube and various YouTubers that are talking about how to work with ranching and how to work with cows. Most of them are quoting her. This woman did all of that because she had autism. And the actress playing her, Grandin, she had to play this role. But she had to play this role like not being a symbol for autism.
I'm not like other people.
She had to take those quirks, but yet be true to Temple Grandin's character.
I don't understand people.
This isn't a flag role where it's about autism. This is what autism is. No. It's about Grandin, her career, her articles, where she comes from, her ideals, and what made her laugh, what made her struggle, what were the things that triggered her, but also what led her down this path. That's where the movie went to. And Claire, she deserves that Golden Globe for this role. Masterpiece. Her acting is good. And this movie does have Catherine O'Hara. It's already doing good.
One that pampers its fruit like its own babies. Hi!
I can't help it, I love her. And the actress who plays her mom, I'm sorry I forgot your name, but you were great in this role.
But that is not what happened. We have another child and she is not like this, and I did not do anything different. Temple rejects me. I want to hug her and she won't let me.
What are you doing? You're crying?
No. Everyone was. Even the actor playing her teacher, who I mostly know from Godzilla, he did a good role. He can play good. The acting is good. But one of the things that really stands out with this movie is the editing. They try to use the editing to communicate what her autism was. Not 100% of the time. Some of the time the editing is like the movie. But there's a large chunk of that editing going into that.
An everyday object like, say, shoes.
I see all the shoes I've worn, and my mother's, and other people I've met, and you have 3 pairs. One needs a new heel. And there's in newspaper ads and TV ads.
This is a well-preserved movie, and a movie that helped me a whole lot with this. I'm serious. When I first started this, no one was able to teach me anything. And I just remembered Temple Grandin. Go to YouTube, find a video, and won't go down the rabbit hole of trying to find ways to teach myself how to work with cows.
That's you know, he's looking at me there. You see that? Okay, I just went in his flight zone.
Right.
Yeah, this movie is a lot more important for me than I realized. And it's really good. Those are all the pros. That's what it's all about. Are there any cons to this movie? I wish it was longer. I wish I could go more into her presence into autism.
How old's your child?
Well, I don't have children. No, I'm autistic.
The point wasn't about her going into autism. That's the role of the movie, was communicating autism and what it is. This movie is a tool that can help us understand autism for those who don't have autism. So, yeah, this movie is more about education, but does it in the proper way. And it's not preachy, it's just good.
Yes.
So, on a scale from 1 out of 7, I give it a 6. And this is our first Lost Gold. Our next one won't be till next quarter. But until that time comes, this is the Bullfrog signing out. Yeah, notice I've done a little Michael Jackson thing. I had to set up my phone in order to film this, and I forgot to put on my glove, and I forgot to do that again when I went to get my water, so I'm a fool. And it's really starting to snow now. But I'm cold.
I think the most important message in the movie is that people on the autism spectrum can really do things. I'm very concerned today. I'm seeing smart people with high-functioning autism and Asperger's, and they're not being pushed enough.